Hello and welcome to Gnome Regards Journey. Today we are going to continue our adventure. We got to 41 last episode doing Miragul's Menagerie, one of the Eldon instances. Now, after seeing that none of the things like count until you do the level 65 hard ones, I'm going to skip those from now on because they're tedious. They're kind of like misleading. And at 65, we'll go back. We'll do some more. There's some Eldon stuff we'll probably want to get. Plus, we have to do those to be able to do the raids in Eldon. So, at least I think you do. I don't know, but we'll do it that way. So let's get a random zone and see what we can do. So we are currently at 41. So let's do 41 to 50. Right, that sounds like a good range. Get random zone, Acrylia Caverns. All right, so that is a zone I would not, I would not have ever picked. All right, how do we get to Acrylia Caverns? Right, so ACR search Caverns 40 to 60. We got the right range. Let's see, set the end. So let's see here. So we go to Charaval, Shallow Shade Moor, Gremlin Forest. All right, so we got an adventure ahead of us. Let's start heading out that way. Oh yeah, this is fun. I truly am having a blast with this character. Right, I'm trying not to make a million videos and like forget what happened in the last video when I make them. Right. But I am just absolutely having a blast here. So I think it's this one, right? Yeah. And Charlotte Ball. I have a lot of ideas. I know a lot of people are excited to see the raid content, but obviously getting to the raid content takes a little bit of time. So it will take a little while. Now, I just did my channel update video like an hour ago, and during that channel update I was doing some analysis of like some of my other series, right? So the series that's on the hero's journey, and the moment the first video hit from Planes of Power, the views just drop, which probably seems understandable. So I'm expecting the raid videos for this character will be higher watched than say me going to Acrylic Caverns, right? But the raid videos after Planes of Power, or like the Planes of Power and beyond raid videos, will be where this series starts to decline. That is, I'm going to make that prediction now. Hopefully, maybe you guys can make that not happen. Because, we're obviously not going to be doing Planes of Power raid bosses at level 65, right? We're going to have to be like 75, possibly 85, right? Like as we level, the raids will get harder and harder and require more levels to go, right? Like Nagafin, I'm going to try him at 50, right? We should hopefully get a few more pieces of gear with our heroic stats and all that stuff. I think we should be able to kill Nagafin with a healer mercenary, right? Like that is my thoughts. Now how accurate and how possible that is actually going to be, I don't know. It could be, we get absolutely destroyed at 50. Now, I know for a 100% fact, I could go into my little keyring here, mount up with my Outer Brood mount, put my Jane's Veil on, get my Outer Brood familiar, wherever that's at, and I'm good to go. I'm killing everything. I'm killing everything in Velius, like I know that's probably possible, especially with a healer mercenary and with swinging a rusty whatever spear this thing is we got right now. I think that's possible, right? But since we're not going to go above and beyond what we get in drops, or that we buy when we kill raid bosses, right? Like when we when we unlock a raid, right? Like then I can claim something, right? I can claim anything from the bazaar. You know, I can maybe even claim something from the keyring. I didn't even think about that, but that is going to be, you know, something we'll think about as we get to that point. There's going to be a lot of raid unlocks, and you know, unlocking the mount from the keyring might be, you know, it's equivalent to an item. It's an item you would get for buying an expansion, right? It's not too far-fetched, right? So we'll see. I'll probably claim Jane's Veil first, because that one is probably the least powerful, and it'll be kind of nice to have. All right, so we're in Hollow Shademore. We need to go up here to Gremlin Forest. Now, I don't think this character's ever been to Gremlin Forest. Let's see here. Achievements. Shadows of Lucklin. Explorer. I've never been to Gremlin Forest. I've never been to Tenebrous Mountains either, or the Gray, or the Deep, or Acrylia Caverns for that matter, or Saucer Temple. So we're gonna have fun today. I think it's just, you know, these I leave these parts in, right? Like typically in most of my videos, I'm like, oh, we're gonna go here, and I just teleport there, you know, like through editing. I just, you know, cut it all out, right? And then I get the comment saying, how do I get to such and such place? And this way, I'm leaving it in. I'm talking the entire time, so it's not boring to me. But at least everybody will understand how to get to places if they don't. And a note about this zone, which I truly did not know. That's why I was so confused when we were fighting. We were fighting owlbears down here, or wherever the hell they were, sonic bats or something. We were fighting something down here that I didn't remember when I came here before. This zone is apparently at war, and the mobs despawn and spawn when different factions win. And thanks to Blarp for explaining that to me, because I was just like totally confused. I hadn't Googled it or anything. I was just like, what the hell is going on here? I don't remember this. And that's why there's no mobs, because they're all like fighting each other and killing each other. And I think there's there has to be like an underlayer to this zone, I feel, but I'm not 100% sure. But it's something, I'll tell you that. All right, let's get across this river and keep going up that way. So it's a different type of zone for sure. A lot of these old zones are definitely different. All right, we need to go across, I think, this river. There we go, and then straight up into Gremlin Forest. Yeah, but I took like a side, like my wife's been out of town, and I was like, I've said it a few times, but my intention was to make a lot of videos. Then I got on this like side quest. I've been working on this little 2D video game. I've been working on a Voxl game for a while, and I'm just it's a lot harder than you think it is, right? So I was like, oh, you know what? I'm going to try making a 2D game and see what I can do. And in a few hours, and using, you know, like my building blocks that I've already built, right? I built a entity component system. I built, you know, a basic OpenGL and a basic Vulkan renderers. And I got some sprites moving around on the screen. I got, you know, like a guy swinging a sword. And I'll have to show it. It's not on this computer. It's on my laptop, but you know, I got a neat little system of stuff going, and I was like, you know what, maybe, like, I've always wanted to make a top-down 2D game, but then I was like, you know what, why waste my time on that when I can, you know, go ahead and make my dream game, you know, the Voxl game, right? And so I'm thinking, you know, let's take a sidetrack, and I think I might start working on that a little bit more, and see what I can come up with, right? Like I think it would be kind of cool once I get it fleshed out a little bit more. Maybe I'll start making videos on it and stuff. And you know, actually replace the, like, I have quads, which are just like little squares that you see on the screen instead of like a sprite for most things at the moment. Like it's very, very bare bones, but I got it like, so like you fight like an archer guy and he'll shoot an arrow. The arrow will fall on the ground and you can pick up the arrow, and you know, I got a lot of stuff going on. What the hell? This looks familiar. All right, we're gonna ignore these guys because I don't really want to fight them. Oh, never mind. We're gonna. No, she's passive. Perfect. We can keep going. But I've been, you know, I've been messing around with this for like the last day. I think it was like I've been staying up till like 5 a.m. working on stuff. Right, like I got nothing to do except for take them around dogs. And so it is like it's been so fun. Like I can just do, you know, whatever I want creatively and not have to worry about, you know, any kind of anything, right? Like nothing. It's so freeing. But that all ends on Tuesday. All right. Looks like this is going to be a huge train. We should probably fight it and kill it, but you know what? We're not going to. I just got to make sure I get there. I think I came here with Hobbs. It had to have been Hobbs or one of my other characters. Maybe Tawani. Because I remember doing this. Just didn't remember how to get here. I think it might have been Tawani. Who knows? Who knows? But anyway, yeah. So I'm thinking, you know, if I can come up with a better premise, right? Right now it's just I got a guy. He walks around. There's some NPCs that are just like randomly here, and they attack him when he gets too close. And he can shoot arrows. He's got a sword. I'm trying to work on a spear so he can like thrust and spear. That's the next thing I'm trying to add right now is get a little like, spear animation where he like the spear like I'm not animating the character, but like animate the spear so that it like he like pulls it back and then pushes it forward. You know, like it's hard to explain, but little just something little like that, just to like have fun, and it's pretty cool. So I think if I can get something going with that, I will definitely do something with it. Maybe put it on Steam, make $1. All right, so we are now in Acrylia Caverns. This is a decent sized zone. You can zone out here, and there's mobs here, here, and here. There's some raid stuff. Who knows what we're gonna run into in this. We're the only person here, so luckily we have that going for us. All right, let's put that on that. Now, hammackj is my box, not box. It's not a, it's a free-to-play character. I think she's online. It is just an 85 character I had in my group for the last video. And apparently she stayed in the group when I logged out. I guess because she's online, and she's the leader, so. There we go. These are red. Level 45, so not too bad. Let's see, look here. What do we got memorized at the moment? Snare? I think we're gonna have the snare here. Yeah, perfect. There we go. Let's get heat blood going. And this, we got a new spell, Blood of Pain. Trying that out. Let's see here, spell damage. There we go. So heat blood is 52 damage. Blood of Pain is 61 damage. Now, I did drop the disease dot just because we don't have a lot of spell room right now. But, yeah. All right, we got a Heart of the Sky, which is a 10 AC 40 hit point AUG. Holy moly, that is beautiful. That is something there. What is this nonsense? It's 2 tributes, so these might be worth something to a vendor. So let's just roll them all out so we don't have to look at the screen ever again. What do we got going on here? We got a guy up there, a guy there. Okay, Soul Soother sounds like a healer mob, so we'll see what happens. Oh, we got him solo. Look at that. He's level 46, just slightly higher. There we go. And one more. Blood of Pain. Perfect. You're toast, my bud. Now, I'm gonna heal myself because I'm looking at this and my health is actually, he's taking some hits. So if we go to smashed here, he's hitting for 117. He's a smashy boy. So we're good there. Getting, you know, over 100 damage per tick at the moment from all our stuff, plus 118 damage for our life tap, which is reasonable, I suppose. I get a pearl. We got a brick of black Acrylia. Now, these materials, like Acrylia, yeah, there's one right there. They typically sell for a lot on the auction house. Like, I don't know the full price, but they're used in trophies. Now, that's kind of like where you're gonna really find the best use of them right there, is that the trophy for one of the levels does that. Jeez, this guy's hitting me for like 115. This might be the end of us here. Let's see here. Can I can't make my rolls because I'm not the leader. Disband. Main tank. Jeez. Oh my gosh. There we go. So we'll save our life there. Now, during the leveling, like, I don't care what mercenary I use. I don't care about any of that. I know some people like to call the difference between, you know, a mercenary, Molo, and all that stuff. And I truly don't care. I don't think anybody should play this game without a mercenary at, you know, live level, right? Unless you're, you know, six boxing or something like that. I don't see any reason not to. Like, some people say they take experience, but at the same time, they're doing work that, you know, earns a little bit of experience, in all honesty. And for the leveling, it's not a big deal, I don't think. There's nothing here that's gonna truly affect anything we're doing that's, you know, gonna be crazy there. All right, under here is a raid mob. We're gonna avoid him. We actually took a wrong turn. We want to go this way. All right, so this might be like a little bit of a smorgasbord of guys coming at us here, but we'll find out what happens here in a second. He's a little resistant. I'm not even seeing how much experience we're getting. 9.3% experience per. Now, something I should bring up, since this video is going to come out on July 2nd. This is episode 9. So right here. Now, Scorched Sky is a event in Everquest. Starts on July 1st, goes to July 7th. During Scorched Sky, there's always a 76% experience bonus. So, if you play during that, you will get access to a significant experience bonus. And I'm hoping to get on there and get to level 50. So we can start in the following weeks to start doing the more like start our first raid or get into higher level content. At the same time, Hardcore Heritage ends and life is good again, right? So Hardcore Heritage will end on the 1st, which means now the City of Mist and all these other zones that I skipped leveling up will actually go back. Well, actually, I guess here they end on the Wednesday, but on the weekend they'll be free. We'll be able to go back there. We'll be able to get some good experience and stuff. So I think that'll be kind of fun to see if we get any of those zones, right? Who knows what we're gonna get? Random, but definitely. Didn't the mercenary like run away? Oh, she sounds like, did she run away? Total pansy there. Jeez. All right, let's see if we can get this guy dotted up. I mean, 9% experience per kill. I'm not gonna be mad about that, right? And we got a decent AUG that we can move to when we get some levels there. Did we get a new spell? 42. Because we did hit that. We got a new hatred spell. Nope, that's it. Just a new terror. Oh, these guys slow. Oh, God. Do I have? I don't have it. I don't have cure disease. Do I? Do I have a Shield of Immaculate in my bag? Is that a clicky that I own on this character? I know I have a few of them. I don't have one on him. Means we need to farm one. That's what we're gonna have to do. We'll probably go up to hate at some point. We'll get it randomly. There's some, you know, epic items we need to get there too. So I'm thinking 65. We can do the epic 1.1 or 1.0. I don't think it'll be much higher than 65 is what we need, but I'm not 100% sure on that. Let's see here. Do we dare? I think we'll get that guy too. Yeah. Because the Shadow Knight epic is quite laborious on live because you have to do Dark Forge armor. And unfortunately, we did not get Fear Rot as our starting zone when we did that, so we didn't go there. But now I do have some of the pieces, so it won't be that big of a slog to farm up everything. So I will probably, you know, give him those pieces just because it's a waste of my time otherwise to go there and farm that stuff. But I still have to go do it anyway because I'm missing a few pieces. Because Hobbs already has his 1.0, and so I didn't need to farm up a second one because I was originally going to do that, but I switched Zerd from Sons and Thule to Hobbs at some point, and totally skipped having to do all that because that's just so much work. Really? Did not land? Guess it didn't land. Wow, there we go. Alright, what are we at here? We are at 42, so a few more kills, we'll hit 43. Now, I don't know if we'll get like much zones like unlocked after this, right? Like, I think we're going to have the same set of zones until we get a little higher. I should have all the zones up to right before Prophecy of Ro in the system. I'll have to look and see if there's more I can add, but I think I got them all. Alright, that's about to wear off. Now, we did have a few buffs from before, like they're all wearing off right now, so Clarity's going away. We have Harness, Spiritual Light, Spiritual Brawn, and Wrestling of Temperance, right? Just from getting buffed and stuff. 8.9% for that guy. Not too bad, not too bad, not too bad. Now we're kind of out of mana, so we're going to probably have to med after this guy. Just to kind of get some of that resource back. Let's see here. Rubicide or block, small block. None of them are for sale, so I mean you can pretty much put them up at whatever you want. And somebody would probably buy them because they are required to craft. I think it's arrows for one of the trophies. I think it's the heroic 100 level 150 trophy. I think is what it was when I was the last time I did it. And now I don't do tree skills unless the character's got level 50 skill because it's just so much extra work to get the trophies, and I just don't feel like there should be a progressive trophy. It just seems like it should be progressive in the sense that I level it up after the fact. There shouldn't be a quest to just skip ahead, right? Because it doesn't take long to level the trophy anywhere. It's just a lot of just, you know, give me the freshman trophy, make me level it up. I don't need to do all the, you know, random drops that no one has, or people sell for, you know, 10,000 platinum for one of them. I think it was like the Dark Matter or something like that. It's nonsense. Let's see here. We got a bunch of stuff. 200 piercing is going up pretty nice. What are we hitting for right now? 99s. 53. Oh, he is snared. There we go. Alright. Loot. Alright, I'm gonna med up for a moment because we don't have any mana. Alright, more mana, more killing. Let's see here. Looks like there might be a named guy that spawns up here. So let's see what happens. 2? Alright, I'm okay with 2. Get this guy. He's resisting what column? Let's see. 46. Come on. Get that snare on there, please. Not that it like does a lot, right? But it's extra damage. Gosh, it's not landing. There it is. Waste of my time. Get these dots redone, and then we'll dot the other guy up for the sake of dotting the other guy up. Oh, they cast Dooming Darkness. Jeez. These guys are mean. There we go. Alright, finally. Now we're going to switch back to this guy since he's... Never mind. Alright, almost 43. Still resisting. I guess the Death Speaker is a Necromancer. Oh, we'll see here. Let's see. I don't have attack on. Oh, what is wrong with you, Multibind 4? What is wrong with you? Attack on. Yeah. I don't know. Crude, filth covered great staff. Sadly, is that an upgrade? That's an upgrade. Oh my god. 42 delay. Oh yeah, we're going to it. I mean, we lose some stats, but who cares? Let's try it out. I don't think we have any two-hand blunts, so should be fine. Jeez. All right. Come on, one guy, please. Can't cast any spells on it. What? Oh, he... Son of a gun mesmerized me. Alright. Since my dot got resisted, I can't... I didn't, I don't have, like, something to, constantly damage him. There we go. Alright, two-handed blunt, 11. Now we're living life. He missed me again. Oh my gosh. That is so funny. And that, kids, is why you get a lot of magic resist. Let's get Blood of Pain on there. And let's get another... Oh, Engulfing Darkness landed. Alright, that's 2 dots. So that's it. So that's 12 plus the 66. 78. There we go. That's pretty good. Over 100 damage. Small piece of Acrylia. Go ahead and roll that out. Alright, what do we got here? We got 2 up there, 2 over there. I'm gonna go with this guy here, I think. Get some dots on this one. The mercenary is really helping us out with this for sure. Because she is taking like no damage from 2 red mobs, and they were just smoking me because I'm like half naked. See if we can get that two-handed blunt up a little bit more. Heat blood. Now, I've been thinking how I'm going to be able to do it. Like, so when we hit 50, I think we'll just go straight and give Nagafen a try, because otherwise we're going to hit this situation where I might get more experience and level into 51, which, I mean, between 51 and 50 is not a real big difference. So, but at 51, I can actually turn on AAs and level lock myself. So there's some options there. When we hit 55, we can lock our level while we, you know, go farm some gear or something like that, and not have to worry about getting to, you know, 60 on accident trying to get a few more pieces of Defiant, right? And I think when we get to the point where we're farming stuff, right, we can go back to any zone that we've already random into and go, you know, go to town and get whatever we want from it, right? I think that's probably the best way to play it. You know, once we get it, it's unlocked, we can go back and do it again. But for pure leveling purposes, we always take a new random zone. So it's a living rule set, if you will. There we go. Because otherwise, I might not ever get back to a zone, right? And the random generator doesn't really keep track of what I do, so. No! Get back here. Feel the blunt of my massive two-hander. I hit you for 166. Oh yeah. Alright, we hit 43, which means we got 2 new spells. The Jolt I did memorize before, plus Invoke Fear. And next level we get Dooming Darkness, so that'll be nice. Swap in this one. This is going to be a twofer. Well, as soon as that spell refreshes. Come on. So I'm going to mark myself as main assist, but I'm going to leave her as the tank because she can tank these much better than I can. And I can focus on doing what I need to do, which is smash things with my giant two-handed blunt. Oh, 145, 121, oh, 155. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we need weapons. Let's see here. Let's get this guy dotted over here. And then we'll focus this guy down. Throw some life tap on him, maybe. Scream of Death. I don't know why that like goes from 50 damage to 25 damage. Like, I don't know what. I know it's like a longer recast, but it's like they nerfed it from like low level to high level. You know, maybe there's something else there I'm missing, but no way I want to try to remember casting a 10-minute spell every 5 seconds or what the hell it was. Let's leave that. Let's go and refresh Scream of Death because it does have 4 minutes left. And I might forget next time. Come on, snare. Alright, I can't see him, I guess. There we go, we got him. All right, so what is this? This is, I think, the placeholder for the rich list. So I'll just go over here, whack this guy down. Let's get heat blood on there. Blood of pain. Shroud of hate. Stupid Windows key, I hate that. There we go. I think we could redo those dots. I think that's probably smart. Can't wait till we get some, what you call it, the focus effects. Come on. Perfect. Jeez. Oh, a flawed Defiant plate helmet at some point. All right. To replace our crude? Yes, please, sir. Thank you very much. Awesome. Now that is gives us ultra vision, improved damage 3. What? Oh, beautiful. Improved damage 3 on spells up to 20%, up to level 60. 1 mana regen. Oh. I think our damage just went up, boys. And girls. Let's see here. What do these guys have on them? Am I not looting those? Guess not. I don't care. What is up this way? There's a primalist in there. Alright. We'll see what happens. 3 is a lot. 3 is a lot of guys. I'm mezzed. Alright, well. Now that's hilarious. The guy mezzed me and then walked off. He's done with me. And these guys, I'm still in combat. That is some emergent gameplay right there. That is I would have never even thought that would happen. Guess they didn't aggro on me? Not 100% sure. That's just funny. There we go. All right, thwack a thwack with our wacky whack. 166. 166. Can we get any higher than 166? It's kind of a slow weapon, so it's like there's a pretty good delay between thwacks, but dang. Yeah, we're not getting anything good. Let's try. I think we already have it, but if we debuff him, refresh the timer on that one. At least our double attack went up a little bit. I mean, I think once we get to, I think it's like 110 right now, maybe 120, one-handed blunt, or two-handed blunt, we should start seeing more damage. Let's get heat blood on this guy, and he's trying to mess me. Oh, or the Mez the Mercenary. I don't know if she can get Mez. Oh, geez, we got some back spawn. Probably smart to take care of that. Ooh, more Acrylia. Beautiful. Okay, so the spawn time's pretty quick here, right? Like, unless I'm taking like, an hour per mob here. I feel like we're doing pretty good. Let's see here. That's looking good. Let's third mob here. I think we are fine right now. I mean, she's tanking 3 on 1. What a champ. 3 on 1. 3 on a gnome. That's just beautiful. All right. Uh-oh, we're about to get a 4th. 4 on 1. I think that is when she will run. Oh. Yeah. No, she's still in the game. I'm going to try to burn this one down, though, real quick. Because I can see now that she's starting to feel the burn, if you will. There we go. That one's gone. Let's get this one here. Oh, are you running away? Oh, no, there's another one. You decided to go and get him. Aren't you a good little mercenary? Jeez. All right, we're back to 4 on 1 here. And it just means I gotta kill them before they kill her. Or me. Well, we're starting to get some, like, you know, more skill ups and stuff. It's starting to accelerate, you know what I mean? There's a guy walking up there, and he's, like, walking into the wall. Do you see that? There he goes. He had it on. He's gonna mez me, isn't he? Oh, there he is. Oof. This is getting pretty dicey. Is this one? Yeah, this one's the lowest. Let's get this one dotted up. Now, one thing I haven't done is I haven't gone and bought potions. And that is something we're probably going to go do. Probably at the beginning of the next episode. Because I start every episode from Plane of Knowledge. And we go from there to get to wherever we need to. So I'll show where to buy the potions in Plane of Knowledge if you don't know, and we'll do that next episode for sure, because there are healing potions, there are buff potions. It's all very nice to have, so it's something we should definitely take advantage of to make sure we can do well. I'm like confused why this guy alright, I guess you're the next guy. 88%. She's doing okay. Alright, let's blow our harm touch on this guy. Oh, we just deleted him. Did you see that? One beautiful deletion right there. That was something. 6.7% for him. So we're at 76% into 43. All around, I think we're having a good time here. Come on. There we go. 80. Oh, God, another one. Will it ever end? We have, like, no mana. Oh, my gosh. I got nothing. I got nothing for this. This is... Oh. Did she run away? Did she finally give up? Oh, she did. She abandoned us. Abandoned us. Oh my god, really? Why would you, like, you were doing 6 on 1 there a minute ago, and they're all running now. Why am I'm rooted. Oh my gosh. Alright, we're gonna, oh my god, we're gonna die right here. Unless she decides to, like, you have so many dots on it, I can't cast anything. This is getting to that point. Oh, there we go. Life draw. Yes. All right, we got one guy. I got one of them. Guys. Oh my gosh! Do not run that way, you silly mercenary. Here, let's avoid your death and go over here and just run outside the zone. I don't know why she's doing that. All right, we're gonna met up for a minute. While we get her back on, on track. All right, we're back and unscathed. Let's see here. It was over here. Cleared up into here, right? Oh, those haven't even respawned yet. All right, let's get that guy. I think we've killed everything that can spawn right where we are right now, so we should be fine. All right, 83%, so that's like 2 more mobs, and we're level 44. I think that will be where we call today's episode. I just realized it's 5 o'clock. And I gotta go feed my dogs and make myself something to eat because I have not eaten all day. And I think I'm hungry. There we go. Got it. All right, there's another guy walking towards us, so I guess he'll be the last mob. Pull him right up here. Well, I mean, I say that, right? We only got 6% for the last one, so there might be another one after this. But all in all, it's a decent zone, right? And I bet if you had more gear, more power, you could probably just like go from right here, just like run around and grab everything, and kill it all at once. I truly feel like that would probably be very viable here. Like, let's see here, there's a whole city back here kind of thing, and another named over there, a named over there, several zone outs, stuff like that. So it's a pretty decent little zone. Reminiscent of Kern? Not Kern's Tower, the other one. God, I'm gonna go crazy if I don't say the name. Where is it here? Dalinar. Dalinar's zone, right? That zone in Kunark, right? Kind of reminiscent of that. It's like a little small offshoot, right? Like, look at the sun. It's got a little small offshoot, not too big. Multiple exits out of the zone. You know, it's very. I don't know. It's got the same vibe to me, right? It's more like a lab, but this one's more of a cave. But the same concept. It's the same vibe to me. There we go. Boom. 44. All right, what do we get? I got a new snare, which I'm going to go ahead and start using for the damage and the snare. Breath of the Dead. All right, so at 45, we will get our first Enduring Breath spell. It's going to require fish scales, so we'll have to pick up some fish scales. But that'll allow us to go to, if we get Kedge, we'll be able to go to Kedge Keep, right? But I think that's where I'm going to call it today. As I said, I got to feed my dogs and I am hungry. But Acrylia, Caverns, I'm going to say it's like a 3 pickle. I mean, it's pretty good. Casting mobs are kind of annoying though, but you know, it is what it is. So thank you very much for watching and please have a fantastic day.